me Mr. Pratik Bachkaniwala, the name associated with Himson. And as all of us are aware, Himson is well known for producing very good machinery for synthetic industry. Welcome, Mr. Pratik. I would like you to talk about your company, about yourself, how things are happening, about the Himson Group. Can you please explain that?
So we are a textile engineering company, and the company is a family-founded company since 1972. Over the years, we had number of foreign collaborations, and we had been very prominent supplier for the synthetic yarn processing machinery till the late 90s. In the 2000s, when the family got split, everybody had a different portfolio, and we continued our existing range of twisting and winding machines. Gradually started focusing more on industrial twisting and winding range, not ignoring the textile. And over the years, with the fragmented business and not focusing more on the same line, we started scouting and acquiring businesses and technologies which had a very good niche. And first step, when we acquired a company for weaving accessories, then we acquired a company manufacturing stentors. At a very recent acquisition was a company, German-based company, had a plant in India. We acquired their plant for manufacturing gear metering pumps, which are used in spinning machines. That is how the product range has been expanding over the years. So presently we have, with the yarn processing machines, we have twisting, winding and related machines, weaving accessories, spinning pumps, as I said. And we also cater to a segment where we have a dedicated team working for design and development for specific industries, where we have done projects for tire cord conversions. We have done projects for viscose industry, viscose spinning machines for a company like Grasim. Yeah, so that is all about the product portfolio.
In past, what strategies you have adopted to take care of, keeping your own products in limelight and going forward? How you have taken care of your competition?
Phrase this answer in a different way, from a perspective of a businessman, or I would say rather as a perspective of an entrepreneur, where we are poised to continuously innovate, continuously look into new avenues. I would say that rather than facing the competition, we when the market gets saturated, or when your product is no longer a product, it's become a commodity, it is time to either improvise technologically or move on to the next segment. And after improvising, we have more or less found competency in moving on to the next segment. That is why I said that for the yarn twisting winding range, we are no longer more competitive. For the textile range, we are better off with the industrial or technical yarn range, and that is what is happening in most of the products.
Mr. Pratik, global textile engineering, especially if we see China is our big competitor, and India is taking its own time to come to a certain stage. So what do you think that India's future is, and how you will advise new entrepreneurs on this particular textile engineering field, what they should do?
The Indian manufacturers will have a very high advantage in the coming years. With the disputes of Chinese, of course, China still would have the largest volume as far as textile and the textile engineering product concerned. But the domestic industry getting more stronger and more inclined towards high technology products will give us a very good advantage in the coming years. The government policies are also now indicating for supporting the domestic manufacturing. The Department of Heavy Industries or the Ministry of Textiles, Invest India, everybody has been very forthcoming for the support for the industry which are not doing so well and who has a lot of potential within the country. And I think these all factors will drive the industry of textile engineering industry to the great heights in the coming years. The time is very ripe for if there are any new entrepreneurs looking for investment in textile engineering industries, it's absolutely the right time.
That's great. I think time has come that India can show its own strength, take a bigger leap, and go very close to China as far as market share is concerned. And right. I'm sure that it is going to happen. Each and every organization has to see the boundaries, and you have to explore various new boundaries. I think new areas, new locations, new countries. That would be the always vision of companies and organizations like you. So what is your wish list and which countries you have already explored?
I would still see India as the largest consumer of most of the products, except for very high technology products, where some small pockets are there in Europe or Northern and Southern America. Other than that, of course, Asian countries do have a reasonable level of potential. But the Indian subcontinent, I would not say India, the Indian subcontinent, which includes Bangladesh, Pakistan, somewhat of Sri Lanka,
Sri
little bit
Lanka.
of Myanmar. These would always be the major consumers, major buyers of the volume of the entire textile machinery outside China. So unless and until we have an advantage over the years to supply to China, which I don't see a very likely situation. So Indian subcontinent will always remain a very big market for people like us, MSMEs who are into textile engineering, and where the products are not absolutely to the European level so far. Of course, when we have the product which are at par with European level, there will be other segments open, and there are companies in India like LFW and all who would be supplying to all the countries worldwide where the technology is at par with the European and the Japanese. But for us, yes, we would always yes. But as I said earlier, that there are some cream products where we have an advantage, and we are presently exporting to Germany and Italy, to Czech Republic, the metering pumps, and that is we have even exported to China also in the past. So yes, for products, if they are technologically capable, definitely there would be some niche, some small scattered market worldwide. But I think major consumption would be in the Indian subcontinent.
I'm sure that new boundaries also will come for you and you will target them and you will be successful.